Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about our course, How to Create a Career Plan, a career planning training for college students. My name is Julissa Baez and I'm a career development professional and talent coach. I'm also a certified financial education instructor and I've been studying organizational development and instructional design for most of my career. So, why should you offer this course? The career planning course that we are talking about today is a way to offer your students the skill sets to be able to do their own labor market analysis so that they can determine the skills, credentials, experiences, and networks that employers are looking for right now. You are already offering amazing academic opportunities for your students on campus, as well as the opportunity to earn credentials, have leadership positions on campus, and access internships. However, as these students are applying for jobs and internships, they may notice that employers are looking for certain qualifications that they have not yet attained. How do they know what to focus on over the next year or two and where to prioritize their time in terms of credential attainment? This career plan will allow them to create a roadmap to meet skills and experience gaps in formal labor market analysis. Who should take this course? We recommend that this course is offered to juniors and seniors, primarily because upperclassmen tend to be a little bit more advanced in their own self assessment of where they want to go with their careers. They might have already been exposed to their majors and fields of study. They might have already taken classes that are related to the career cluster that they're interested in. And they also might have already done some internships and have been exposed to the workforce. We also recommend this for continuing education students as they tend to have a very specific career goal or a very specialized credential that they're trying to attain. And very broadly, we recommend this for aspiring techies primarily because of the how fast the tech sector tends to move in terms of the qualifications that they're requiring. If students gain the skills to analyze that sector through the scores, they'll be able to keep up with how quickly things are changing. So, by the end of this course, we know that participants will identify patterns in the qualifications required for every type of job that they're interested in. They'll be able to compose an ideal job description based on patterns that they identified, measure their own profile against their composition of the job description, and then they'll be able to formulate a plan to address any skills or experience gaps. So, how are we going to achieve this? First, students will analyze patterns in skills, credentials, and experiences required for ideal jobs. They'll do this by first doing a self assessment about what they're interested in and the career clusters that they want to go into. Then they'll compile about 50 job descriptions that are aligned to those interests and those career fields that they've been interested in. And then they'll compare and contrast what are the skill sets, softwares, experiences, networks that those job descriptions are outlining as necessary to go into those jobs. Um, After that, students will start to synthesize the patterns that they are finding in order to come up with an average job description. An average job description that has the patterns that they have identified in terms of qualifications, and that then can become a proxy for what the ideal job would be if the students were to go into those career clusters. From that, they'll be able to draft a narrative about what the profile of that employee would be. What would that employee know? What will they be able to do? Who is this person? All of this will be put together in order to inform a career plan that students will be able to craft that will identify measurable action steps that they can take to close the skills gaps from where they are right now to where they want to go in terms of their career interests. So, how will we know if students have learned these skill sets? So, students will that have digested the material and learned the skills that we're providing through this course will be able to provide a high-level comparison of job descriptions and identify patterns on skill sets, experiences, and credentials that are asked for every job description. They'll be able to submit a concise narrative profile of the average job that they have come up with that will become a combination of the different things that they have found in their labor market analysis. Then students will be able to craft a comprehensive career plan, which will be a list of SMART goals that they'll be able to accomplish over a period of time to close the skills gaps from where they are to where they want to go. So, how are we doing this? We are about 2 weeks before the training, we'll come together and finalize our learning objectives together. It is important for me to understand that what goals you have around this training and what particular objectives you have for this particular course. About a week before the training, I may consult some of the subject matter experts in your at your college. This may be your career development officers or your career coaches on site. I'll deliver the training, which will be about 20 minutes in person to students, and then about a week after the training, we'll be able to do an evaluation together so that we can learn from your participants about how we can tweak this course to better meet their needs in the future. So I'm very excited to work with all of you. I'm leaving here my contact information in case you have any questions. Let's work together and provide our students with the skills that they need to navigate their career. Thank you.